David Strand, and I want to wish you all a happy Freedom to Marry Day. I've had the great pleasure this last spring of getting a call from somebody I'm going to introduce to you named Doug Benson. Those of you who know Doug know he's been here out at the Capitol for at least 3 years. Every time, almost every time, the Senate and the House have met with a sign asking for the right to marry his partner. He has a great sign with the years crossed out. My partner of 15 years, my partner of 16 years, my partner of 17 years, and so on. And he is the person who last year was approached by Mike Jaros of Bldg, who asked him why he was crushed, and he said, well, when are we going to actually get a marriage equality bill in Minnesota? And Representative Mike Jaros said, well, go to the office and write it up, and I'll get it introduced. As things happen, Mike Jaros had some health problems, and Phyllis Kahn stepped forward to be the author in the House, and John Marvin stepped forward to be the author in the Senate. It was introduced for the first time at the end of last year's legislative session with a total of 19 co-authors. This year, right now, we have 32 between both chambers at this point.
It's my feeling that there is a tremendous amount of support in both houses of the legislature for this bill, and I believe we're going to be able to go forward with it, and it can pass both houses. And I just want to tell you this one. You know, many of these people, the lawmakers that have signed on to the bill, have done so. I've gone to them and I've said, told them about the bill and asked them to sign on and support it. And I have to tell you that the only question some of them asked me was, do you have a pen? And it just blows me away. Bells will ring, the sun will shine. Since then, the lawsuit trying to take away, trying to dissolve the marriages of the people who are married.
That's why we shouldn't vote.
It's very unfortunate. Shows us that it's time to move ahead in Minnesota and to show some leadership in this.
I'm proud to be married. I've been with my partner for 5 years. We got married last summer.
To be a parent from them, and I'm very proud to represent their voices here. I want you to know that our group is expanding. Senator Ellen Anderson cannot be here from St. Paul, but she wants you to know that she feels very strongly about this legislation, and she will support all of your efforts. So please continue to advocate, be strong, be here, and we will get this done this year. Thank you.
For over 45 years, they were professors at the university. One of them died in a hospice of cancer in Edina, and his partner was not allowed to take his body to the funeral home until his remote cousin in Great Britain had been telephoned to release the body. So those are the kind of things that happen to us. Similarly, if you're old and not able to make your own decisions, and need a conservatorship. You have the example of the two lesbians in St. Cloud in the 80s, where one was in a car accident, and the other one was not allowed to visit her in the nursing home or the hospital due to her parents and the judge inhibiting. Similarly with Social Security and insurance, I was formerly covered under the state of Minnesota life insurance plan when Jesse Ventura was governor, but I lost that coverage when Clinton became governor.
In this building, and make sure you visit Governor Pawlinci's office. He's on this floor. He's in that corner right over there. One third. Go to the corner. We're going to do this. There's going to be marriage. There's going to be marriage in this state. There's going to be marriage there. Thank you very much.
We have something in common, and that is I'm dissenting right now. I am here in this space. And Howard Zinn said, dissent is the highest form of patriotism, right? And that's why we're here, right? This is your right, this is your capital, this is our capital, and we are here today to dissent against the current discrimination that exists within the against GLBT people. So, within all these organizations, folks are asking you to do something, to get involved, civic engagement. How many of you are going to be back in the Capitol? Round of applause. April 23rd? You're going to be here? April 23rd. Why? You're going to be here on April 23rd against Round Minnesota. Just for Lobby Day. We want to send a message to the governor that a red pen against GLBT equality is a green light for discrimination and attacks against GLBT people everywhere. So we want to send that message loud and clear on April 23rd. Just Fair Lobby Day. You guys remember that? Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Gee, I really love you and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel of love. Bells will ring, the sun will shine. Oh, I'll be yours and you'll be mine. We'll stay that way to the end of time, and we'll never be lonely anymore. Why not? Because we're going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Gee, I really love you and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel of love. We're going to the chapel